New Fitness in Northampton, where we help men aged 18 to 35 get mega lean, super fit and kick ass at life. Just a quick video today to take you through how to do a Romanian deadlift and then to give you some points as to what to do if it's not going well and some potential alternatives if that is the case. So, all Cameron's going to do is, he's going to start with the bar really close to his thighs, he's going to put a very slight bend in his knees, and he's going to lift his chest up, but without lifting his rib cage. From there, he's just going to keep the bar against his thighs, and he's going to slide the bar down until it gets just below the knee. All the time, keeping a lovely flat back, and trying to push his ass back so that it ends up behind his feet. If you go for it now, Cam, just give us 3 reps. So try and do 2 more, Cam, but with less knee bend. And then hold the bottom position there. So you can see at the bottom there, Cam's got a lovely back position. It's not too extreme that way, and it's not rounded that way. And then stand up, Cam. And you can see at the top, he pushes his hips through nicely, and his rib cage stays down. Do you want to put the bar back, Cam? Right, so the bad things you might see in that movement are, you'll see people just round the back. You've probably seen that happen lots in the gym, right? In fact, you might have done it. I know I did when I was young, because I was a bit of a tit and I didn't know what I was doing. But I'm telling you, you've got to get this right. Do not do this exercise if you have that position. Or if you have that position, regress it like I'm about to show you. One of the other things that you'll see going wrong is at the top position, people will look like that. So the ribs will be up, and the ass will be back, and they'll have this big curve in the spine. It has to be hips through, ribs down, and the chest is up. So you're in a lovely neutral posture. The ways to address them. So, first, the key points are drive the chest up all the way through the movement. So as you're coming over, you've got to aim to try and keep your chest right up. So if I'm looking at the camera this way, see the logo on my t-shirt? You need to be able to see that throughout the full movement. If you can't see it, then it's probably been a crap wreck. So as I come over, hopefully now you can still see my logo, and then if I turn to the side, there's my position there, so you can see I've got a nice back position, slight bend in the knee, and my chest is still up. I stand up, and then all I need to do is force my hips through at the top. Right, if you can't get that right, regressions, little bits that make it easier. If you pick that bar up again, Cam. Right, and then I'm going to take that out. I want you to step yourself to the side so that your backside is right in line with there. Right, and then take a step forward. Go back just a little. Right, so what I'm going to get Cameron to do this time is exactly the same movement, but I'm going to try and get him to make his ass touch the rack. So go for it again, Cam, but I want you to get your ass to the rack. Good, and stand up from there. Take a little step forward. And then do the same again, but don't let your knees bend as much. Make your ass touch the rack. Good man, and stand up. And then if you put the bar down on the floor for me. Right, so all we've done there, by forcing Cam to push his hips back, the only place his body can go is to the right position. So you'll see whenever people curve the back, they curve in the back because the hips basically aren't moving. If I push my hips back, instead of trying to bend over, then all of a sudden it just puts me in the right place automatically. So if you can't do it the right way to begin with, you do it that way as a regression, and if you still can't do it, then you either use a lighter bar or you do it body weight to begin with until you can get it right. One of the other regressions you can use before you go to body weight is a cable pull through, and me and Cam will show you that now. So the beauty of the cable pull through is that it pretty much just puts you in the right position. Just put this camera down on the floor. Right, so what's going to happen is Cam's got the rope set up to be right at the bottom, and he's just going to take a hold of it in both hands, take a couple of steps away, and then he's going to do basically the same movement as the Romanian deadlift, but the rope is going to be in his hands instead of the bar. From there he's just going to stand, so if you go for it again, Cam. So Cam's just going to push his butt backwards, keeping his chest up, let the rope come between his legs, and then he's just going to stand up and push his hips forward.
So the beauty of this is the rope basically pulls you into position. All you have to do is keep your chest up. So if you go for it again, Cam, give me 2 more reps. There we go, and relax.
So, there we have it, Romanian deadlift.